Me too.
Alright, this is your reading.
Alright.
Josh.
Yes. Oh, wow, these are some thick cards here. A lot more than 52.
Your life is more than just 52 cards.
Yeah. Alright, there you go.
Okay. Alright.
Hit him so we can get the
What up? Okay, here we go. Ooh, the tower. Got the Eye of Horus. And then look at the mouth right there. And this is just about destroying the fucking reality. Just burning it all down to the ground. Like some people call it the Matrix or this fake reality.
Yeah.
Tower is just about destroying it. And
The
you
fake
see it,
reality.
you just see it all crumble. And you have the bird here. The bird could resemble the light.
Yeah.
And then the snake is going to be the dark and the light, but don't say that the dark is evil. It's just balancing. You always need to balance the dark and the light in your life. But this is all about just fucking destroying everything and just burning it down. And the eye is just, that's where all the power is coming from,
Okay.
being illuminated. So this whole reading is about the tower.
Okay.
This is going to be about because you just lost your job too.
Yes.
So it's like, it's running out. It's burning down.
Here, I'll film.
These waters, it's no longer filling the cups. It's like, it's emptying.
Okay.
So it's like destroying the reality that you're in, and then it could be changes coming because something just ran out. Like, let's just say it's it's your job, right? So I'm gonna give you some fucking comfort. Tell you that shit's gonna be all
Say
right.
that to them.
So you got the power right there, the Knight of Wands. I would say you're the Knight of Wands. So there's you right there. You were the Queen,
No, I was the Princess of Cups,
the Princess of Cups.
but he's now the.
And I would say you're the Knight of Wands, Josh. And then look, you're riding on the horse, holding the flames, the fire in your hands. So you could say
to burn
that.
this shit down with.
So it's like your words that are ushering forth out of your mouth, that's the fire burning all this shit down. So look at that building right there. It's just up in flames and shit.
Yes.
These waters, the water is just running dry and it's becoming polluted. You see, it's almost like a swamp. Indolence. So you're the Knight of Wands. You're reaching up to the heavens with your flaming fire in your hand, riding on the horse. Velor. So there's the physical, and then there's the spiritual. And the physical, it's like this rod. It's like that's solid. That is the physical. Now people can't really see what's going on behind the scenes, but it's like this is your power, and those are wands. It's like, and that stands for Mars. And so Mars energy is all flames and fire and burning shit down. So you're getting a lot of fire just burning
He's pissed.
and destroying.
He's pissed.
And luxury. Prince of Swords. I'm going to get these cards out and then we're going to Go deeper.
I had that one. I had art too.
8.
Hey.
Wealth. The Hermit. That's actually my life card. That's my card, the Hermit. And the Fool,
Yeah, you can definitely
which
fucking...
really is a great card. That isn't bad. It's not saying that.
Maybe that's you, Brian. That's what's gonna help him get.
I mean, if you're really fucking up in your life, you could say that. I mean, I would never say that someone is a fool, like in a negative way. When that card's pulled, I actually view that card as like really fucking good. And then Queen of Wands. Princess of Wands. And then Lust. And that's it. Okay, so we got these cards up here. The upper left and the right indicate two potentials for the future. They may complement each other, in which case the cards on the upper left are a development of the cards on the upper right. So these are a development of the cards on the upper right. Or, if they are in conflict, the cards on the upper right may be considered the direction Josh's life will naturally flow unless action is taken to change this course. So, that means they are in conflict. The cards on the upper right. So this would be the way that your life would normally flow unless you make a change and do this. But then this one, I don't believe that that's the case. Like this is causing this. Yeah, well, we're just gonna say that. Fuck it. This is causing this, right? So then we have change. There's change coming. Like this is where you're at right now, and then this is what is soon to be, soon to come in the future. Okay, so then because this is gonna happen right now, this is gonna happen in the near future. Okay, so there's change coming, and then Valor. It's there's a physical. No one sees what's going behind the scenes, but I just want to stress that your mind is fucking powerful. And then we create our reality. That's what I'm experiencing in my life right now. Everything is about our mind and the way that we're thinking. But the change is coming. The change is happening right now. And we got wealth. And I'll say, hey, I just gave you that money potion. And you have nothing to worry about. Katie's going to Vegas. We're pulling a wealth card right here, and it's about combining all the different planetary elements. Like these are planetary constellations or signs of people, but it's just combining different elements and yeah, okay. And then moving on here, so the luxury is what is coming in the near future. So I would just say, I was just telling Katie earlier, like, you guys are good people. And, like, you're really too good for that position at Tinley Court. Like, that area is polluted right now. And it's really negative. And, like, really, it's time. It was completely out of your control. So, but then the universe and everything is going to be working in your favor. So the money, don't even worry about the money. And the Hermit, like, this could be just telling you to go within yourself. Because, like, the Hermit just stays in and he's isolated. But sometimes being isolated can actually center you And then you'll realize more things about yourself. You just have to go within. The Queen of Wands. Woman holding fucking tiger with her hand on the tiger's head.
Like she's holding it.
And then look at the top of her head. It's all lighting up like the motherfucking sun. And then you have this pole with the pine cone on the end. The pine cone can resemble the pineal gland. And it's all about using your mind and your, some people call it your third eye. Right?
Third eye.
The third eye. And then you got the eyeball. That's why right. you get this sign. Because it's resembling your third eye and being able to see what other people don't see.
That's
and
really cool.
Just like this here. It's like there's the physical world, and then just being centered in the physical, and there's a spiritual world behind there. And then that's where the power comes from. There's different energy sources and things you can pull out from deep within yourself that is just pure fucking gold. And then, like, that's just what happens. You just speak, and then it just burns the shit down. Right? So then this card, these cards... So this one is, like, what helps you on your journey. And the Fool, I love this card because there's, like, so much going on in it. You got the guy, he's like...
Hold on, I'm getting a glare. I'm just gonna...
He's in a complete trance. And he has the, he's holding ice in his right hand and then fire in his left hand. And then it's so he's like combining the elements, the dark and the light, the hot and the cold. And then you have the monarch butterfly.
The snakes right there, the snakes.
Monarch butterfly is just about mind control and getting your mind focus on what's right, and that's why this motherfucker is in a trance right there.
Is that big ass lizard at the bottom?
And then look, this guy's in a trance, and then there's a tiger biting his leg. He doesn't even realize.
There's this big old lizard down here.
Right? And then look where the sun is. It's like right at his
his crotch.
I don't know what chakra that is. I'll call that the dick chakra. And then look at that right below it. So it's definitely resembling. It's like something.
It looks like two people cuddling below
it
too.
It does.
Like,
it does.
Hey.
It's like what?
Looks like a 69 right there, to be honest. Two people going at it, and then you got yeah.
Yeah, but that's a badass card.
That's a badass card.
And then you have the dove.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the dove could be like protection, or
and the bluebird.
Yeah, that's good, but it's like wrapping around them too. So
bunch.
it's like that's your field. It's like so this is helping you on your journey.
That's
and then there's an alligator under him, and then look at the alligator.
Yeah, no, we were pointing that out for a minute.
His eyeball is like all like dazed out.
Stoner gator.
Hell yeah.
It's you.
This is nifty.
Same thing. Holding the wand with the sun in the hand, the Princess of Wands, and then the tiger is just like fucking dazed out. And then even it's almost like I would even say that they were battling or anything. It's like the tiger is just totally submissive, and it's like look at it coming out of your head. It's almost like you became part of the tiger, and then your thoughts are now ushering forth into heaven.
Well, that's an Aries sign too, isn't it? At the top of the head, the V.
And then look at this like altar.
Fire altar.
That looks like roses or
something.
Coals, but like different kind of coals, like super fucking hot coals.
Let me see the finger. Oh, and then there's goats and stuff and rams on the pillar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's badass.
That's really cool.
Hell yeah. And the goat. You know what the goat means.
One? Prince of Swords.
Wait, this one was over here. Yeah, that was right. And then we got the Prince of Swords.
What the fuck is he for?
Where's his face? There it is. That's where his face is. And he's swinging that sword. He's just coming down. And then look, it's almost like you're like holding these people like puppets.
Yeah.
And then you're like controlling them.
That's crazy.
And then you're on your chariot. So this is what's gonna help you on your journey. This motherfucker. This dude's gonna help you on your journey. He's holding these people like puppets, and he's about to swing this fucking sword at them.
It looks like these people are pulling him along on a chariot.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because he looks like he's riding a chariot.
Yeah. And then he's like, "You better keep pulling me." And
I'm gonna cut you with this sword.
I'm gonna strike this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even need to be riding on this fucking chariot. You guys better keep pulling my ass, or you're gonna get it.
That's great.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
baby.
fuck you up, right?
It's fun.
So then this is inevitable.
Yeah.
This is what the end result is, no matter what. This is the end of your journey, or. Well, remember, the whole reading is about the tower, and then this is the element in your life that we're talking about. Burning down, flames ushering forth out of your mouth, burning this fucking house down, the eyeball resembling...
Burning the problem down.
Yeah. And then you got just mixing the elements,
Watch Timmy Quirk.
the light and the dark, the red and the blue, the cold and the hot, and then this broad, it's like she's the same thing. It's like she's the same way.
There's two faces too.
And that's
there
resembling light and darkness, which is us, which is you. And then the name of this card is art. So this is how you create art. You combine the light and the dark, and you mix it up like a fucking potion. Worry. Well, this is just inevitable. But this is what happens when you worry. It's just like shit starts to break up, and it's almost like the ground, there's like lava underneath the ground. And then you're just trying to hold it together. But then the worry is what's causing the fucking ground to break up. So, like, this definitely... See, I don't ever want to say that a card is negative, but this card don't really look good at all. You know what I mean?
I'll give you that one, man. I'll give you that one. Well, let's say negative, but this one ain't looking so good.
Yeah. Right?
It's just not a happy card at all.
But, okay, so we got the
Oh
lust, trumps. And then the woman's riding on this,
man, woman.
It has three eyes.
Okay, I'm counting 4 because there's like a beast
Yeah,
in like
that's
in the
badass.
head.
And then she's holding looks like a blob. Like
Looks like a fucking drink.
a drink. And then she's like
with an
picking
umbrella
it,
in the fucking
picking
thing.
it. She's picking it off. And it's coming from the heavenly
Heavens.
realm. And then she don't care.
Ambrosia.
She has her tits out.
Ambrosia.
She's riding on a lion.
Yeah.
And then look at this thing just coming out from behind, and then it's like
That's the
sparking.
tail.
It's fucking yeah. That's the tail. That's a badass fucking thing.
That's dope.
It's got a snake
I
for a
would-
tail. So it looks like a snake. A second fucking.
And then look at the heads on the ground.
Ground, yeah.
It's almost like all her enemies are just fucking defeated. And then we have hands. Look at these hands, just like
Jesus, just like, oh my god.
hands are just fucking sticking up. Yeah, but that's this whole thing, and then this could be your artwork. Like, don't worry, mix the fucking elements of your artwork, combine the light and the darkness, ride around on this fucking thing with your tits out, and don't give a fuck.
But that's not even my fortune, it's his.
I know.
You gotta go topless on your
Yeah.
journey.
Well,
Okay.
I mean that's like a parable. It's a
Yeah.
metaphor. It's saying,
Let
you
my
know,
freak
don't.
flag fly.
Yeah,
Let my freak
just
flag
Just
fly.
go.
Fly
Just
one.
go with your passion.
Yeah. Just
Don't
fucking.
quit, just do it.
Don't care. Don't let the worry get you.
Yeah.
You gotta keep
So,
going forward.
The
To
tower.
get the Tower of the Burning Inferno.
The tower. That's what the whole reading was about.
I guess
Well,
we're
thank you.
burning
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
kinda, hold on. Let me finish lighting.
That's a badass video.
It was. Dude, it's kind of accurate too. I feel as though
Hell
it's
yeah.
somewhat accurate.